So HGTV tuning out two brothers who were aspiring to launch a real estate series. David and Jason Benham, accepted the network's decision. But David questions if his past comments against gay marriage may have hurt their chances. The network has only said this in a tweet. HGTV has decided not to move forward with the Benham brothers series. End of story. They don't say why. But David Benham had a lot more to say.
We never spoke about homosexuals as individuals. We spoke about an agenda. And an agenda, what I mean by agenda, is an environment that's been created in our nation whereby men and women of faith can no longer voice their beliefs without fear of losing their livelihood.
So is that true? Leslie Marshall, syndicated radio talk show host and Fox News contributor. Mark Meckler is the founder of Citizens for Self-Governance. Mark, is he right?
Well, he is right. There certainly is this culture, and we've seen this culture attempted to be imposed on many people. I mean, you're talking market forces at work. We saw it with A&E and the Robertsons and Duck Dynasty. Different market forces in play, and the Robertsons prevailed there. They were able to express their opinions and maintain their show. Obviously, the Benhams didn't have that kind of market clout, and the market spoke, and HGTV made their decision. That's what the market is supposed to do. I disagree with the decision, but the market worked.
Leslie, what do you think?
I think there are a lot of people I know living in Los Angeles, even though I'm in Providence today, that have pilots. There are numerous pilots made every single week in LA that are scrapped. I have friends that are broadcasters, that are actors. Everybody's got a great idea. Maybe it was just a bad pilot and had nothing to do with their views. But you do have to remember, if you're in the public eye, or you want to be, that if you have an unpopular view, and it might be unpopular with HGTV, which is a channel about home decoration, if you follow me, that may come back to bite you. But I don't think it was about this. HGTV is about business. You mentioned Duck Dynasty. The reason that all worked out is because they were the #1 show and they're making a lot of money. Right. Television networks are businesses, as HGTV is. I think it was a business decision, and the brothers actually concede that themselves.
You know, it's interesting to me, though. You look at the Mozilla, briefly, the CEO. He was the founder of the company who had made statements and made some donations to a group that was not in favor of same-sex marriage. And as you both pointed out, the Duck Dynasty story for Phil Robertson, and they clearly determined that they needed Phil Robertson for their bottom line, so they were willing to overlook anything that he had said that might have offended some people. You know, and I just wonder where the line gets drawn. You know, I mean, at what point are you allowed to speak your mind and not have it affect, as Mr. Benham said, not have it affect your livelihood? Is there any line there at all anymore, Mark?
Well, there is a line, and unfortunately the line is drawn along the lines of rank hypocrisy on the left. If you look at the left and the way they approach this particular issue and comments on gay marriage, our president was anti-gay marriage until just a couple of years ago, and I would venture a guess that all these people that are so outraged by what the Benham said voted for Barack Obama. So the question isn't just whether we can express our opinions publicly. The question is, who are you expressing your opinions? How are those opinions based? And will you be attacked for them because you're on the right or the left? So what we're seeing here is evidence of rank hypocrisy in public discourse. That's the part that bothers me about this.
Yeah, it appears, Leslie, that there are some things that you can say with no problem. I mean, you can pick on Christianity, you can pick on the Catholic Church, you can pick on a number of areas, conservatives, and it doesn't seem like that's going to lose you anything in the marketplace necessarily. But if you're on the other side of the fence, sometimes things don't go so well.
But, you know, I think at the end of the day, it depends. I mean, there are going to be people on both sides that are going to cry loudly. There are certainly Christians that have been angry, and Chick-fil-A is still standing. Is it possible that these two guys just had a pilot that wasn't good for the network? I got to be honest. I watched the show, the network. I like it. And in addition to that, I never heard of these guys until this came about.
So you think they're doing it just for publicity?
Every time somebody loses a pilot, it's because, quite frankly, I do. I really do, because I don't think this is, if HGTV could have made money off them, I think they would have.
Yeah. All right. Good point. Leslie, thank you. Mark, good to talk to you. See you both later.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day, Martha.
Thank you, Leslie.
Sweet.
You too.